Garden State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought out after just a short return. To throw, it's Sayan. Makes the grab, it's Porter. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up, here's second down. Looking to throw here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense produces 6 points.
Yeah, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gain on that return. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They open the conference championship game with a pass. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return. The important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the score for a big play.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The shotgun handoff here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now brings up third down.
When a defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass, if they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Makes the grab. It's Green. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. On second and inches, will they be aggressive here? Three receivers bunched to the right. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for third down. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it rip. It's Reynolds. He's brought down at the 6. Offense will have first and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's first and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. The pocket breaking down. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the ground, it's Baxter. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Same tailback, another carry. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And he drops back in the gun. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Look out, room to run here.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Penn State offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
9, Ohio State, 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And off the deflection, it's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
The receiver grabs it. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. It's a blitz look here from the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First and goal, handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here under 3 before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. It'll be stopped short of the goal line. The try fails, and this is still a two-score differential. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
13.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he steps out after reaching the 30. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He makes the grab. He's in the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Now here comes the bunch formation. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense went with the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down. The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but
looking to throw it deep. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? That's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped.
But great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.